The Voice Season 26 Episode 1 Recap. A new era begins. A new era of The Voice has begun, and the talent is special. With new ways to entice the vocalists to select them as coaches, Season 26 of The Voice is already unique. A rousing round of blind auditions allowed the rookies to find their groove as the veterans kept a close eye on their newest competition. Oh, and there's a new button, the Coach Replay. To kick off the season, The Voice had a special intro package led by sports broadcaster Mike Tirico to hype up the competition aspect of the show. He says anything can happen, and based on this premiere, it's true. It's the returning champ, Reba McEntire, taking on the vet, Gwen Stefani, battling the rookie, Michael Bublé, versus the wildcard, Snoop Dogg. On a mission to discover the next singing phenomenon, will the winner be from the first night of blind auditions? It's possible. The first performance of the season was from 31-year-old Oklahoma country singer Jake Tankersley. Already tugging at the heartstrings with his backstory, his rendition of Something in the Orange by Zach Bryan already had four-chair turn potential. Not only was Snoop Dogg the first to turn, but almost simultaneously, Gwen Stefani turned while sneakily blocking Reba. The country crooner's smoky voice got Reba and Bublé to turn, making it the first four-chair turn of the season. The chemistry between the new coaches was revealed during the first team selection interview of the season. The country superstar was not thrilled at the No Doubt singer for blocking her. And somehow, this led to a random push-up battle on stage. Then the DOGG shocked the room, revealing he loves country music, having produced records with the likes of, not shockingly, Willie Nelson. Not to be outdone, Michael Bublé shared that he just made a record with Willie Nelson, sang a duet with Dolly Parton, and wrote Gwen Stefani's favorite name drop Blake Shelton's #1 hit, Home. Before Tankersley could make a decision, the first prop of the blinds was revealed: a Bublé mitched on a bag of wrap snacks with Snoop Dogg's face on it. Why? He always wanted to know what the Long Beach native tasted like. What a choice of words. In the end, Tankersley decided to join Snoop Dogg. Snoop Dogg gifted Tankersley with a death row chain. NFL quarterback Jeff Blake's daughter, Tor Blake, and 16-year-old Queens native Christio also received death row chains. With his teaser video dropped days before on YouTube, next up was Sofronio Vasquez from Mindanao, Philippines. Mentioning he shared a cultural love for karaoke, Vasquez hit the stage with a performance that was anything but karaoke. His rendition of Mary J. Blige's I'm Going Down got all the coaches feuding. Between Bublé's pitch about his connection to the Philippines to Snoop Dogg's reminder that he owns the label he originally was signed to, the new coaches were prepared to do what it takes to prove why they belong this on-season. Vasquez ultimately became Michael Bublé's first player, whose gift for his team is a hockey jersey. 17-year-old Kiara Vega, who was wooed by Bublé's colloquial Spanish, also joined the team. Gwen Stefani, a 9-season vet, showcased why she's good at this job as she guided Jan Dan to perform again for her, this time with more eye contact. It worked wonders for his performance and convinced the New Jersey native to select her. With a few gifts under her belt, this season Gwen provided her team with a snazzy tracksuit. Also earning a coveted tracksuit included Sydney Sturlas, after receiving a four-chair turn and a reminder that Gwen's new kitty is named Sydney. Having already seen the Bublé chip gimmick, it was now down to Snoop Dogg to display his. While talking to four-chair turn recipient Danny Josephs of Dallas via London, Snoop Dogg pressed a button which released a cloud of smoke around the other coaches. To say it was apropos is an understatement. Nevertheless, Josephs wasn't swayed and selected Reba McEntire. This season, Team Reba contestants received a Funko Pop Reba, a perfect keepsake. Josephs would not be the sole Funko Pop recipient. Season 26 of The Voice kicked off with a fresh lineup of coaches, a new group of talented contestants, and all the excitement fans have come to expect from one of the most popular singing competitions on television. The premiere episode, which aired last night, marked the beginning of a new era for the show, with familiar faces returning to the red chairs alongside a new addition who brought a fresh dynamic to the competition. From the moment the coaches were introduced, it was clear that this season would be filled with plenty of playful banter, intense competition, and jaw-dropping vocal performances. The returning coaches, veterans Blake Shelton, Kelly Clarkson, and John Legend, were joined by first-time coach Olivia Rodrigo, a pop sensation who has taken the music world by storm over the past few years. With her unique blend of youth and raw talent, Olivia was poised to bring a new energy to the show, and she did not disappoint. As always, the episode began with a performance from the coaches, a high-energy number that set the tone for the night. This season, they chose to perform a medley of hits that showcased each coach's musical style. Blake's country roots were on full display, while Kelly belted out some powerhouse pop notes. John brought his soulful R&B flavor, and Olivia's edgy pop-punk vibe added a new layer to the mix. Their chemistry was immediate, and it was clear that this group of coaches was ready to compete and have a lot of fun doing it. The blind auditions got underway with the first contestant, a 22-year-old country singer named Jake Matthews from Nashville, Tennessee. Jake's deep, soulful voice immediately captured the attention of the coaches, with both Blake and Kelly turning their chairs within seconds. As Jake continued to sing, John and Olivia followed suit, making him the first four-chair turn of the season. What followed was a heated battle between the coaches, each trying to convince Jake to join their team. In the end, Jake chose Blake, much to the delight of the longtime coach, who was determined to add another country artist to his roster. Next up was a 19-year-old pop singer from Los Angeles named Maya Carter. Maya performed a hauntingly beautiful rendition of Billie Eilish's Happier Than Ever, and her emotional delivery struck a chord with Olivia, who was the first to turn her chair. Kelly followed shortly after, leading to a showdown between the two pop divas. Olivia, drawing on her own experiences as a young artist navigating the music industry, made a compelling case for why Maya should choose her as a coach. Maya ultimately decided to join Team Olivia, marking the pop star's first addition to her team, and setting the stage for what would likely be one of the most dynamic coaching relationships of the season. The auditions continued with a wide range of talent, from soulful R&B singers to rock vocalists, each bringing their own unique flair to the stage. One standout was 26-year-old Marcus Rivers, a former gospel singer turned R&B artist, whose smooth vocals and heartfelt performance earned him turns from both John and Kelly. John, ever the strategist, emphasized his own background in gospel and soul music, while Kelly praised Marcus's versatility and potential to shine in the competition. After much deliberation, Marcus chose to go with John, cementing what could be one of the season's most exciting partnerships. As the night progressed, it became clear that Olivia Rodrigo was quickly finding her footing as a coach. Though she was the youngest and least experienced in the role, her relatability and genuine passion for music resonated with many of the contestants, especially the younger ones. Her pitch to the contestants was often personal, as she spoke about her journey in the industry and how she could help guide them through the challenges they would face. Olivia's enthusiasm was infectious, and by the end of the night, she had secured 3 promising artists for her team. In typical The Voice fashion, the premiere episode also delivered its fair share of emotional moments. One particularly touching audition came from 35-year-old single mother and soul singer Leah Thompson. Leah's performance of Rise Up by Andra Day brought the audience to tears, and all 4 coaches were visibly moved by her story of perseverance and resilience. Though only Kelly and John turned their chairs, it was clear that Leah had made a lasting impact on all the coaches. After a heartfelt exchange with both, Leah chose Kelly as her coach, much to the delight of the audience. As the episode drew to a close, the stage was set for what promises to be another thrilling season of The Voice.